While Nintendo Switch isn't the first console that comes to mind when thinking about fighting games, Switch does actually have a large collection of games that are worth playing. Let's dive into ranking the very best Switch fighting games, curating the list using review scores but ranking it according to your votes. In other words, this is the fighting game community's ranked list of every popular fighting game on Nintendo Switch, not one writer's opinion. Remember when the fighting game community would argue about whether Smash Bros. Was actually a fighting game? Whether you like it or not, that debate has been settled for a while now, and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is certainly one of the strongest contenders for best Switch fighting game. In fact, it inspired a sort of new subgenre of fighting games that emphasized ring-outs over knockouts, including a few games on this list like Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 and Brawlhalla. As for traditional fighting games on Switch, there is plenty to choose from between Dragon Ball FighterZ, Mortal Kombat 1, and Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. While 2024 sparking, Zero isn't on Switch, we still have good old fighters. The two games are different in playstyles anyways, as sparking. Zero is a 3D fighter. Dragon Ball FighterZ is born from what makes the Dragon Ball series so loved and famous endless spectacular fights with its all-powerful fighters. Mortal Kombat is back and better than ever in the next evolution of the iconic franchise. The all-new custom character variations give you unprecedented control of your fighters to make them your own. The new graphics engine showcases every skull-shattering, eye-popping moment, bringing you so close to the fight you can feel it, featuring a roster of new and returning classic. Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Trilogy is a collection of 3 fighting games based on the Naruto anime series, offering story-driven gameplay and character battles across the trilogy's installments. Over 60 characters, 40 million units sold, and 30 years later, we're celebrating Street Fighter with the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection for PlayStation 4. The Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection contains 12 iconic titles in the series that each have their place in Street Fighter history. The Switch release includes an exclusive variant of Super Street Fighter II Super. A brand new title from SNK. A new Samurai Shodown is on the horizon. Since its birth in 1993, the Samurai Shodown series has been known as the premier weapon-based versus fighting games and was essential in cultivating the weapon-based fighting game genre. As the first new release in the series in more than 10 years, Samurai Shodown is aiming to yet again push. Brawlhalla is a free-to-play fighting game developed and published by Blue Mammoth Games for Microsoft Windows, macOS, and PlayStation 4. The game was first shown at PAX East in April 2014 and went into alpha later that month. An open beta was released in November 2015. The game was released in October 2017. In all of Brawlhalla's game modes, the goal is to knock one. The Rivals of Aether is an indie fighting game set in a world where warring civilizations summon the power of fire, water, air, and earth. Play with up to 4 players locally or up to 2 players online. Pokkén Tournament was developed with Bandai Namco Entertainment, Inc., the producers of one of the top achievements in fighting games, the Tekken series. True to its legacy, this game brings tight gameplay and incredible control to never-before-seen battles between Pokemon. The gameplay is designed to be enjoyed by a wide range of people, even those who have never. Guilty Gear Strive is a fighting game developed and published by Arc System Works. The game was released in 2021 for PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and PC. The 7th mainline installment of the Guilty Gear series, as it continues the story after the events of Guilty Gear XRD, concluding Soul Bad Guy's story. In late October 2024, Smash Bros. Creator Masahiro Sakurai teased a new mystery game in his final YouTube video. Is it possible it's actually a new Smash Bros. Game? We'll have to wait to find out. The legendary game worlds and fighters collide in the Ultimate Showdown, a new entry in the Super Smash Bros. series for the Nintendo Switch system. New fighters like Inkling from the Splatoon series and Ridley from the Metroid series make their Super Smash Bros. Series debut alongside every Super Smash Bros. fighter in the series ever. Faster combat, new items, new attacks.